houses and the condition of these houses, and the Premier being taken through a tour to understand and see exactly what residents were taking to the streets for. And it's quite difficult to maneuver around the area because there's a lot of people, including the security of the Premier. But explaining what will be happening, let's just listen in for a second here. Well, what the Premier was saying there was all of this will be fixed, including the electricity connection, and that Gogo will be receiving as well a ceiling board to cover up all of what you are seeing right now. But this, of course, is the result of that hailstorm that devastated parts of Kanyamazane in May. And why we saw residents taking to the streets is that that project was halted before. And the Premier did confirm to us, in fact, earlier, the Office of the Premier saying that they will be coming back, that they've sorted out whatever differences they had with the contractors. And those live visuals, even windows, were damaged by this, but saying that the contractors are ready and they're willing to come back to the community. So I think now this is the final step of working the ground and ensuring that people understand that the project will be continuing.
Perhaps just as a final question to you, it does appear that there have been suggestions made that part perhaps of these protests have also got to do with the succession battle that might be playing itself out in the ANC, because remember, there are some positions to fill in the party, given that the former chair and Premier of the province, David Mabuza, is now the Deputy President, and there are other positions in the top 5 that needed to be filled. How much of this, the protests, because we saw them also breaking out to other areas within Mpumalanga, how much of this has been also about that as in internal wranglings within the ANC?
Well, I think, Oli, as the story has unfolded, we've seen that the problem really was ignited by these protests, but there is an underlying, problem within this area of Kanyamazane, as well as other areas, neighboring communities. I mean, there was even reports of another protest in a nearby community right outside Kanyamazane, but they were protesting for, school pupils were protesting for the fact that there aren't any schools in their particular community. So, there are a lot of underlying factors in terms of the governance, and the people have been basically saying that one of the things that has been a problem is that it started in 2008 when the presidency of Didi Mabuza actually took over this area. But before we continue in terms of uncovering those factors, I just want to be trying ukulume no Gogo kancane if Gogo uyafuna Gogo. Sise television Gogo la. Ngifuna ukuzwa nje ukuthi what is your response njengoba uPremier azile azonibona manje.
Kusho ukuthi mina Gogo, mina la kamkhaya lingalendaba ngilakonakele khona kakhulu. Le Mary lena iyadzilika emaframe kude uyakubona manje ngiko lokule ngikhala ngako bantu babami lokhu bakwendile lokhu noma titinti hlethi ngaphandle kodwa kufuna nako bakwende vele lendlo ibolile ayinamaframe bantu babami.
Asimhlebe Gogo uPremier noma elapha phambi kwethu kodwa nje ukumbona ezile kuwe namhlanje kusho ukuthini kuwe?
Ngiyabonga kakhulu bantu babami. Ngibonga kakhulu ngoba ngalendlela bebamhlukumeta ngayo sine bogogo sikhona kuye egroundini. Uma sifike egroundini basichilita basilahlale awuna khona kusukuma uhlele phansi khona lapha bagizeti kwakho uyakubona manje ke ngikolowo bantu babami uma simbona siyajabula sijabula kakhulu uthi into tethu tutawulunga.
All right, we'll try to speak to the Premier later when she's done with her business here. But I'd like to also get a reaction from Gogo Omunyelana. Gogo, just take us through my problems. Ben lokuni now la.
Langa la namuhla ngijabula kakhulu. Uthi ngibone nangimvana mlo siphethe la eMpumalanga. Akhona atobona lokhu lesikhala ngako. Ngibonga kakhulu so utibonele naye lapha sisola khona umsebenzi wona bebawenda kahle kakhulu into nje kukhona lapha bebawuzubazuba khona lo ngiqela kaNkulunkulu kuthi uNkulunkulu akamside lo mntana lo aqhubekele phambili angesabi noma abona amajamgqoba athi inkosi ngiyaphambili nginikela isive sakho ngihamba naso ngiyasiqhuba akusilutho ngisisitaba semfati kodwa la ngisinyaphambili nabo angesabi uNkulunkulu naye la iceleni akambeki ngebulima kuzamthetha asabe ngidvunankulu siyajabula ukuthi nathi imbokodo sesiphethe imbokodo eMpumalanga mina vele ngijabula kakhulu wadala mthweni muhle Jehova ngiyabonga kakhulu bantu bami namuhla thokoze kakhulu